Hello, my name is Catherine Gilks and I'm the Outreach Coordinator for Heritage Saskatchewan. Today we're going to learn further details about how to improve your Heritage Fairs video for the virtual Heritage Fair. In our first video on this topic, we discussed some of the possible options for turning a Heritage Fair project into a video. We talked about some ideas for how to get creative with your video, doing things that you might not be able to do for an in-person presentation. In this video, we are going to get into some practical aspects of turning your topic into a video, as well as how and when to give credit for your sources. Also, check out our videos on filming tips. Just like in a live presentation, your video needs to have a strong introduction and conclusion. You need to introduce your topic, tell us about it, then conclude with why you think it is important. Don't let the video aspect of the presentation distract you from this. You can use animation, reenactments, skits, models, etc. to help illustrate your presentation, but these are supposed to help you tell the story. One of the things that you might want to do is go outside. This is a great idea for the virtual Heritage Fair, especially if your topic is related to nature. With imagination, you can turn a backyard, park, or nearby hiking trail into any historical location you want. But there are some problems with recording outside. The biggest one is a lot of background noise. Noise that our ears often filter out, but the camera and microphone pick up. Wind and traffic are especially loud to the microphones on most recording devices. Ways to deal with this include 1. Keep outdoor segments short, 2. Keep the microphone close to you, and 3. Record your voice separately. You can later edit the visual and audio together. Another big problem with filming outside is weather. Always make sure you have a backup plan in case it rains or snows or if there are high winds. Finally, one last thing about outside. It is best to film on a cloudy day because the movement of the sun is less obvious. When you're making your video, write out your speech in advance. As you do so, you might be thinking of ways to stand out from all of the other projects. One of the ways we try to stand out is by being funny. As mentioned in our previous video, audiences remember and learn better when they're entertained. However, be careful about trying to be funny. Remember that you need to be respectful. Just because something is funny does not make it the right thing to say or do. It can still be mean. One mean joke can affect how the audience sees your whole presentation. Do not embarrass anyone or force anyone to do anything embarrassing, like in a skit, for example. Do not make fun of anyone or any group, and especially do not use racism, sexism, or anti-LGBTQ+ sentiments. Even if you are playing a character, especially a historical character whose views were different than the present day, remember that you still have to be respectful. Like with outdoor segments, keep segments where you play a character short. If you are imitating a specific person, especially an online celebrity such as from YouTube or TikTok, you risk distracting or confusing your audience. The judges want you to tell them about your topic, not demonstrate how well you can impersonate someone. Judges may not be familiar with the person you're imitating, because there are a lot of celebrities out there. In that case, the joke might be lost, and they might just think you are being obnoxious. While many presenters online try to get more views by being mean or shocking, this is not appropriate for a Heritage Fairs video. Remember that the purpose of Heritage Fairs is education, not entertainment. Most importantly, be yourself. If you are not comfortable telling jokes, you do not have to. Judges, and the audience in general, will be more impressed with your research and your enthusiasm than how funny your video was. Your main video needs to be under 10 minutes, with some exceptions, and see our website about those. Your main video is what the judges will mostly be evaluating. However, you can include separate videos with more information and content. If your main video got the audience interested, they will likely keep watching other videos to learn more. Ideas for additional videos include full interviews, complete performances, outtakes, in-depth tours of artifacts, displays, or photo albums, interesting facts, location tours, or fun skits and reenactments. You can also include clips of these in your main video. These will enhance the viewing experience for the judges and audiences. Additional videos can be of any length. Make sure that if you say something important, include it in your main video. Outtakes, also known as bloopers, can be very entertaining. It is fine to edit these together and submit it as a bonus video, or to put them at the end of your main video such as during your credits, as long as they fit within the time limit. Including outtakes demonstrates your editing skills and that you worked hard while having fun. But if you are not comfortable including them, leave them out. Also, leave them out if it would impact the seriousness of your topic. If someone other than you appears in your outtakes, you need to get their permission to include the clip. This leads us into our final topic, credits and copyright. Do not include anyone else in your video without their consent. The only exception to this rule is if you are recording your video in a public place, like a park, and people are in the background. Make sure to get permission from anyone before you interview or record them. If you interviewed them, but they are not going to appear in the video, make sure to get permission to use their words. You also need to get permission to use music in your video. There are lots of websites that offer access to copyright-free music. Some examples are listed on screen now. You can also sing or play music if you wrote the song or if it is in the public domain, meaning that anyone can use it. Check online if you are not sure if the song you want to use is in the public domain. Some songs are in the public domain even though their authors or composers are known. Also, while the lyrics or tune to a song might be in the public domain, a particular musician or band's version is likely copyrighted. When it comes to video clips, news footage, archival materials, books, photos, etc., heritage fairs falls under the education portion of fair use under the Copyright Act. It is still important to list your sources for these materials, but you don't need to get permission first as long as the clips, photos, etc. are relevant to your presentation. It is important to give credit to anyone who helps you make the video. The most common way to do this is by including end credits. You could also write or type out your credits and record them. Typically, credits will last about 10 to 15 seconds, so make sure to leave some time. Avoid sticking the end credits over your conclusion, as that can be distracting. Hey! You need to credit everyone who appears in the video, anyone who helps you with the video, and anyone who contributed anything to the video. You also need to credit any music that you use, as well as the sources for any photos, video clips, etc. If you record at a non-public place, like a museum or a store, make sure to thank whoever allows you to do so. It is also a nice gesture to thank people at a public place, even if you just call them the people in the park. Don't forget to credit any pets or livestock who take part in your video, especially if they appear in more than outtakes. Just like with a live presentation, you need to cite your sources and include these in your credits. You can always copy and paste your works cited and photo credits document from your project. Feel free to link to online content from museums, historic sites, universities, or other educational organizations. Finally, and most importantly, have fun and do not be intimidated by other videos. While there may be some prizes for skills relating to video production, editing, or acting, the Virtual Heritage Fair is not a contest about these skills. In the end, you have to teach your audience about your Heritage Fair's topic and discuss its importance to Canadian heritage. What is your topic? Why is your topic important to Canada? Why is your topic important to you? Thank you for watching our videos. Good luck with your projects.